I hate the character. He's a 4-year-old little bitch.
Okay, welcome to the second channel. I forgot to fucking record. I was on a great streak, okay? That was a great fucking take. I forgot to record. Welcome to the second channel, where quality is not that good, and I don't get money from these videos because I forgot how to monetize channel. Today, I just want to talk about YouTube Poop, one of my favorite YouTube poop artists. Creatives, poopers, whatever the fuck they're called. So I was watching Fresh Cut Slim, who, if you don't know, is Charmex. If you remember Charmex, he used to do a lot of YouTube poop things.
I'm like a connoisseur of porn.
No! And he left, and then he came back, and he does reactions and stuff. So yeah, this is I got introduced from Charmex / Fresh Cut Slim. And I just had his videos on in the background, and he was reacting to this, and it really caught my eye, especially the latter half. And I just been kind of obsessed with this series, this very specific series of YouTube poops. So I want to talk about it real quick. YouTube poops, I really fucking love YouTube poops. I've loved YouTube poops for so long. One day I gotta make a full video on YouTube poops that's like decently long and actually covers a lot of this shit. One of my favorite type of YouTube poops are the ones that really make the source material its own and just make their own like shitty, messed up story. I remember when Imp Lemon used to do YouTube poops, he had one called Mr. Krabs' Bloodlust or something like that. And it basically had a storyline, basically.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to arrest the two of you for not being at the Krusty Krab to whip us up a couple of delicious.
It was a very rough run. A lot of them had like a rough storyline.
What the barnacle is going on?
But then there was my favorite YouTube pooper, Mobo Studios, who was. He was a master at YouTube poop storylines. And I've been watching him for so long, and he's had ups and downs, but you'll probably know him from Skellington's Revenge. It's a very famous YouTube poop because there's just it's like 20 to 30 minutes long, and there's just so much meat on it. So basically what we do, he did this for at least 2 YouTube poops, where it would just kind of a normal YouTube poop, but he would set some seeds up for something he would call a boss battle at the end of them, where all the characters fight this big evil boss, and it was fucking insane. Especially Skellington's Revenge. I love that fucking video. Half of that is just like an animation at that point, because you have like TF2 characters fighting some shit called the fucking Black Hiver, and it's beautifully autistic, okay? I mean that in literally the best way ever. It's TF2 characters, SpongeBob, Jack Skellington, and My Little Pony characters fighting. I love Mobo Studios. He's had some ups and downs. I should probably talk about that in YouTube poop. But he's back now, so check out Mobo Studios too. But I want to talk about Rinse Cycle 2. The editing is probably the best I've ever seen in a YouTube poop ever. So I was just watching Fresh Cut Slim, and these videos, apparently these have been around for a while. The one I'm looking at right now is from 3 years ago. The first one, it's crazy. The editing is really good, but it's not really like that noteworthy, except for the ending where like Caillou. I should probably say what it's based on. These are Caillou YouTube poops, and Caillou was like a big thing where it was like Caillou MLG compilations, and you know, a lot of Caillou hate because he's a fucking bald bastard that just screams all day.
What the fuck is that?
But I really think this person just like grew up with Caillou and just decided to make these. Because they also make these Max and Ruby ones that I haven't seen a lot of. But Max and Ruby isn't like really a YouTube poop thing, so I imagine they just grew up with these shows, and they're so fucking insane what they do with Caillou of all things, and it is great. Okay, the first video isn't really it's good, but it isn't as fucking legendary as the 3 sequels to it. Caillou kind of just chokes. I guess I'll just go through the story real quick. Yes, it's a fucking story. Half of it doesn't make any sense, and usually the beginning and end are the story sections, while the middle is just a lot of YouTube poop shit. But it's very good. It's top tier fucking YouTube poop shit. And then it's the craziest fucking like editing at the beginning and end. It's like terrifying. It's fucking scary. So the end of the second video, I'm just gonna play it.
Look, I'm like.
I gotta fucking break this down. So there is almost like really nothing. Maybe the beginning of the video is a little close to this, but it gets so fucking scary and like nightmarish. It's like cosmic horror levels of fucking, like they just hit you with this fucking visual, and they're always mixing Caillou with like real teeth and real like blood and shit. Like, it's funny, but it's also so fucking scary. It's like actually terrifying. I think what really brings it together is the alarm sound effect. I think that's really what makes it, because like the alarm is so fucking like nightmarish, and it's just so unsettling. Because there's really nothing, and then like this part where it just switches the 3D. And you just fucking see like cracks up the walls, and then the Caillou demon. I'm just gonna call it the Caillou demon. There's normal Caillou, and then there's the Caillou demon, who I don't know if it's a separate character or something. There's something going on there. No one will know. The next one starts, and it starts with the aftermath of the last video. And a lot of times characters just die, and it's never mentioned again. And they just kind of get brought back. This one is probably the best for just normal YouTube poop in the beginning. But then, of course, it has to get fucking insane again, where Caillou just, like, remembers everything and then freaks out in the car. And it's like they have to build this entire scene where it's like, at this point, it's just like they're doing their own animation and drawing their own shit. There's like a 3D model of the fucking Caillou car like driving around. He's fucking killing mommy and shit. It's so good. And then there's the newest one, and this one's really great. Whenever you have to start putting a previously like last seen on title card on your YouTube poops, you know you got something special. This one really, the beginning and end of this one is so, you can see he came a very long way, because it is so fucking crazy. They really start playing around with like lighting and angles and like 3D stuff. It is so fucking good. I love this shit. The middle portion in this is it's fine. They focus on a grandpa or something. There is a storyline going on here, but I'm afraid I don't have a high enough IQ to understand it. So they build up this fucking, it's like this emotional moment. They build up this fucking doctor character that's been in there since the first one, I think, where they're always doing this thumbs up, and it's just this random fucking Caillou character. And they've turned it into like this really sinister thing where Caillou is like some sort of fucking experiment or something. Caillou is like a bastard child that daddy had with the fucking doctor, and this doctor's like kind of scary. And then there's like this emotional scene in this video where Caillou like starts looking at this family. It's like actually like just like melancholy. It's because all the fucking infidelity, all the cheating and shit. It just goes fucking insane. Where the door is just like gets opened, all this shit is happening. Grandpa is in fucking hell fighting like Caillou demons, while Caillou at the same time is like fighting the evil doctor mom, his real mom apparently. There's so much. This is a fucking insane shit. It's like actually done so well. Like there's like, look at these fucking angles. There's like parallels and shit. What the fuck? Oh, I love these videos, man. This is great. I gotta watch the Max and Ruby series, which is still going, right? Yeah, the last one was 8 months ago, and the last upload was 3 months ago. But I gotta check out more of this channel. But great channel. Thank you, Charmax. You're great.
I find that, like, out of all the jobs I've had, I find kids are the best. Oh no.